Good evening, Thursday night. Today was a freaking whirlwind, like the rest of this week has been. I think I've used that word to describe it every day this week. So I got up there really early today, by my standards, about 9 o'clock. I had to stop on the way up, drop off some parts for a customer in Rancho Bernardo at his business, gentleman who owned the M6 convertible factory manual that we did all the service work on. We got that done. My 9:30 appointment today called me at 3:30 and said, hey, my brain doesn't work. I approved or I confirmed the appointment through the shop management software, email software thing, notification that he got saying, hey, you have an appointment tomorrow. He's like, okay, I'll be there. And then didn't show up anyways, which is okay. We had a ton of other stuff to do today. Martin was out today. He asked a few weeks ago if he could go to an Eric Clapton concert today. And I said, I can't think of anything better to do. So yeah, go to the freaking Eric Clapton concert. That sounds badass. So he did that. Alan worked out a whole bunch of odds and ends, took a car over to get road force balance on the tires, which I'm driving tonight. 540s in the garage, X5s at the shop. The car I'm driving tonight's outside. It's a Blue Water 02 M5. We are almost done with that. I noted around highway speeds, it just wasn't as smooth as it should have been. I didn't really feel anything terribly notable in the steering wheel, but for all the suspension work and alignment, new tires and everything we had done to that car, it wasn't glass smooth and it should have been. So road force balance today on the way home, any speed, perfect. Today was one of those days where I worked around 10 hours to get my inbox to 0. That never happens. It's unheard of, but it's at 0. Then I go out to the shop and there's more parts than would fit in half of this garage that have to be checked in. And Alan's walking around like, do we have this yet? Do we have that yet? I don't know. It's probably in the stack. So I started that, got 2 hours in and realized it's 8 o'clock. I'm supposed to be coming back to have dinner with Larissa. So I had to go. I got about half of it checked in, but it's just this game of whack-a-mole where whatever I'm working on is going well and okay, and what I'm not working on is on fire. So then I go work on that, and then what I was working on was on fire. How do you possibly manage like 5 full-time jobs to get everything done at once the right way? It's really, really difficult, but I continue to work on it, do the best I can, and 14 hours a day is about as much as I can put in this. So tomorrow's Friday, we're gonna wrap up the week. We've got an FOC board meeting on Saturday. We're gonna have a nice cookout here Saturday night. We've got a fun weekend coming up. I think the lawn chores beyond basic maintenance are over, which is good news. The last several weeks have been a lot of work with the landscaping and lighting projects, mulching, electrical, trimming and irrigation work. That's about done as we enter fall here. So I'm gonna go get some rest. We'll talk tomorrow, finally Friday. Night.